Greetings fellow Whovians and welcome to Timey Wimey Review. At the time of recording, a few weeks ago, it was announced at the 2022 San Diego Comic-Con that Marvel revealed their Phase 5 of the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and the subsequent spin-off TV series exclusive to Disney+. Much to the excitement of fans of the MCU, myself included. But it got me thinking the question, should Doctor Who be a bit more like Marvel? Could we have a Doctor Who universe that launches more spin-off shows and TV series featuring some favourite characters from the past? Please hit the subscribe button as I try to answer that question. Quickly, one can argue that question has already been answered with the Big Finish audio. We do have a Doctor Who universe of spin-off series through Big Finish audio. Their body of work, a tremendous body of work, has done many brilliant stories with different side characters like Django and Lightfoot, Davros, Class, Torchwood, even Clyde and Rani from the Sarah Jane Adventures. They're going to be coming into the Big Finish audio fold in next year, I believe, with their own series, or Rani's own series, Rani Takes on the World. I slightly depressed myself that there is no way that I'm going to be able to listen to every single audio adventure in my lifetime. I'm quite a noob to the Big Finish audio series. I know there's a massive fan base of Whovians that have been listening to the Big Finish audio adventures since its inception, and yeah, great. Good for you. I wish I went back and listened to some more. I am going through some audio adventures and made a pledge to listen to a lot more audio adventures. It's just finding the time. So yeah, like I said, you can argue that there is a whole Doctor Who universe with all these wonderful characters and creations like the Doctor Who Unbound series for everyone to listen to and enjoy. And if you can do, I highly recommend that. Unfortunately, it's not the most accessible, I would say, in terms of the world of media. The CDs and the downloads can be quite expensive for quite a lot of people, and that's not a knock against Big Finish Audios whatsoever, because they don't have a massive TV production company to finance them, so they have to sort of finance themselves with the writing and the actors as well. So about 20 to 30 pounds a month is quite a lot of a pledge for this series. But if you can do that, brilliant, fantastic. But I know for quite a lot of people out there, that's not a very viable option, especially during the cost of living crisis. So what about the medium of TV? Well, when Russell T Davies first started Doctor Who and brought that back in 2005, very quickly he started bringing out some spin-off shows, to a great success, you would have to argue, with Torchwood and the Sarah Jane Adventures. Unfortunately, when Russell T Davies left and Stephen Moffat tried to bring a spin-off series, Class, that didn't have quite the same impact as the other two previous spin-off series. Unfortunately, actually, I might add, because from the episodes I have seen of Class, they are really good. Can't wait to finish off that series and do a full series review of that in a future video. However, there was an article for the Radio Times a couple of years ago where Russell T Davies said, yes, he would absolutely love to see a Doctor Who style vision of spin-off series similar to Marvel, or if anything, more similar to how Star Wars has gone on with Disney Plus, especially with the successful Obi-Wan Kenobi series, as well as The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett, and the animated shows like The Bad Batch and Star Wars Rebels. I would imagine that is in the back of Russell T Davies's mind when he takes over from Doctor Who from the 60th anniversary and series 14 of Doctor Who, that you're going to think that there is going to be some kind of spin-off show that will take place some point in the Doctor Who universe future, especially with the Bad Wolf Studios being part of it, and Sony sort of like kind of being in there. So there's at least a sort of a joint venture between the BBC and Bad Wolf Studios. So for me, absolutely, I think another series of spin-off shows can definitely happen. I don't think we're quite there in a sort of Doctor Who channel or streaming service like sort of Paramount Plus or Disney Plus or Netflix. I don't think we're quite there yet. I mean, if that were to happen, that would be amazing. But I think all parties involved, I don't think out of everyone, Big Finish Audios is going to be viable for that. If in my dream world of a Doctor Who streaming service, I would definitely have obviously the modern era, the classic era, and just so Big Finish Audios keeps afloat, maybe have some of the more older series on that streaming service where it's not going to financially impact them that much, but keep the exclusive shows to Big Finish Audios, and at least that's a sort of a gateway for sort of an advertising type of revenue. And let's not forget, it's not like we've had these conversations before. Terry Nation back in the 60s wanted to have his own Dalek spin-off show, probably to fight the Mechanoids, no doubt, and the Thals. So again, it's definitely not beyond the world of Doctor Who's reach to have some spin-off series or continue with some spin-off series on TV. So would I like to see some more characters have their own spin-off shows? Absolutely. I think out the top there, off the top of my head, I think Martha Jones probably deserves another crack at the whip in terms of her character arc. But if these were to happen, it's got to be quality over quantity. It must have been very exhausting for Russell T Davies to have one eye on Torchwood, another eye on the Sarah Jane Adventures, as well as being the head writer for Doctor Who. It's not an easy task, I imagine. So it's got to have a really strong group of people to be on board, be as enthusiastic about the project like RTD is. I will be slightly erring on the side of caution, but there is certainly some excitement to be had of expanding the Doctor Who universe. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts too. Should Doctor Who be more like Marvel? Do you agree or disagree with my opinions? And which Doctor Who character would you bring back for its own spin-off show? Next time on Timey Wimey Review, it'll be my review of the 11th Doctor two-part episodes, The Hungry Earth and Cold Blood. Until then, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the cloister bell for more notifications. Come say hello on my Twitter page at ReviewTimey, and do check out my other videos on the Timey Wimey Review YouTube channel. But as the good doctor once said, I will and always be an optimist. I am the hoper of far-flung hopes and the dreamer of impossible dreams.